Hey everybody, Jeffrey here with Max Height Web Solutions. Today we're looking at SSL certificates, how to encrypt your website, how to secure your website. The reason for that is that Google gives you a higher ranking for having an SSL certificate installed on your website. And what that means, the SSL certificate means is you may have noticed that sometimes you're on websites and they say insecure or not a secured site, or you have a site with a little lock up near your URL. That means it's encrypted or it has the HTTPS protocol. Basically, you have two protocols, HTTP, unencrypted, unsecure, HTTPS, secure and encrypted. So how do you get this SSL certificate attached to your website? Is it difficult? Is it expensive? Well, we're going to take a look today, and it may amaze you how easy it can be. So let's jump in and take a look. Okay, so we are on my website just as a demonstration of what this looks like in the URL. You see the little lock up here in the URL field. That means that my site is encrypted. So if I click that, it says connection secure, certificate valid, and so forth. However, if we go to a site like this, which is just a demo site that I've put up to demonstrate this situation, you look up in the same place up by the URL, it says not secure. And if we click on it, your connection to this site is not secure. So if you do not have an SSL certificate attached to your website, this is what your customers, your visitors, see when they come to your website. Now, not everybody knows about this and knows that this is a thing, but Google does. And that's important enough for you to want to have an SSL certificate attached to your website. So how do we get that? Well, I'm going to show you how to do it with SiteGround hosting. That's my host provider, and it's the hosting provider I recommend for several reasons. And if you want to see why I've chosen SiteGround, you can go back and look at my video about choosing a web host provider, which I will link to in the description of this video. So we need to go to SiteGround. So I'm in my SiteGround account in my control panel. And if you're not sure how to get here, you can also look at my other video about installing WordPress in SiteGround, because I kind of show you how to get to this control panel. Once you're in your control panel in SiteGround, you've logged in, you have your account and so forth, then you're going to scroll down to security, the security block, and you're looking for Let's Encrypt. And you're just going to click that button. It's going to load up the utility. You may not have the domain listed here. You may not have any domains listed here. And so you'll have this section down here, install new Let's Encrypt certificate. So this is where you're going to come to, and it's going to say, well, which domain? And you're going to pull down this, and you'll probably only have one or two domains in here. Whichever one you want to encrypt is the one you're going to click on. This is my demo site that I'm working with, WP Install Demo. So I'm going to click on that to install the Let's Encrypt SSL right here, or Let's Encrypt Wildcard SSL, which you probably don't need, and I'm not going to get into what the difference is here. This is all you need. Let's Encrypt SSL. You've put your domain in this dropdown, and you click Install. And then it goes through its loading thing, and successfully installed SSL, Let's Encrypt certificate successfully installed, and you click OK. Now I'm going to refresh this page and look for my demo site to pop up here, maybe on page 2, and there it is. So now the SSL certificate has been installed, and so this is now in my grouping of all my websites that have SSL certificates attached to them. Now we want to pull down this menu up here that says select an action for the website or domain we just attached the SSL to. We pull that down, and it says HTTPS settings. So we click that. And this is manage HTTPS settings, enforce, HTTPS enforce. So this forces your site to work entirely over an encrypted HTTPS connection. So that's what you want. Make sure that you don't have an htaccess files explicitly forcing the insecure. Yeah, I don't think you'll need to worry about that unless you have configured your htaccess text file. If you don't know what it is, you probably haven't done it. So we want to click this to on. And we also, external links rewrite. This just means that any external links that have been set to come to your website, somebody has created a link to your website and it's on their blog post on their website and there's a button that links to your website or something, this is going to rewrite all of those links. So we're going to click that on as well, even though you may not have any links, because if you're just starting a website up. All right, so we have both those on. We hit OK. Now let's go back to our website that is not secure. Let's refresh. And look at that. We have our little lock sign and our website is now secure, connection secure. So it's as easy as that, using Let's Encrypt on SiteGround. Now, there are many other web hosting sites that also use this Let's Encrypt utility. So if you have a similar control panel on your web host to what I just showed you, ask them about the Let's Encrypt utility if you can't find it, and maybe you have it. In the old days, you used to have to pay a premium to attach an SSL, and now it's free with the Let's Encrypt. So go ahead and encrypt your website, make sure it's secure, get the extra SEO bump from Google. And if you have any comments or questions around this and you're not sure what to do, or you hit a snag, just add your questions in the comments. I'll be happy to respond to them. This is Jeffrey from MaxSite Web Solutions, wishing you all the best in all your business pursuits. Onward and upward.